Hey guys, how are you? I don't know about you, but I am tired, and I feel like as this social distancing goes on and my schedule is just not getting back to normal, I just feel more and more tired. I think it's the weather too. It's kind of a dreary day today, but hopefully the rest of the week will be better and we'll all be motivated. This is your last speech week. Can you believe it? For our English 9 class, we're on our last speech this week, and the next week you'll just have a short assessment and you're done. Crazy, huh? So, I'm about to send you an email, and I just want to walk you through it so you know what it is that we're going to be doing this week. First, I would like you to read this article. If you click on this link here, it takes you to a Google Doc. And it's all about filler words this week. We're trying to avoid filler words. And what that means is sometimes when a person is speaking, they might say something over and over, like, I don't know, like maybe the word like, or, um, uh, and that's really hard to listen to when somebody is giving a speech. So I'd like you to read this article. Please don't forget, Read and Write for Google will read it for you. So it'd be a really good thing for you to practice that. I don't think that I can show you that on my screen. Oh, maybe I can. If I go up here and it's this little button that looks like a puzzle piece and it says RW inside, and if I click that, then I get another drop-down menu here. And so if I just put my cursor wherever I want to begin and then I hit this play button, it will read it for me. And I don't know that it's going to do it for you right now because I'm recording it. I don't think it can do two things at once, but it will play, it will read for you, okay? And then also in this article, I'd like you to click on this link here where it says they gave the review, because it's kind of sad. It's funny, but it's sad. Caroline Kennedy, who is the daughter of President John F. Kennedy, who you may have studied in American Studies, she wanted to run for U.S. Senate. So not for president, but for Senate. And people were like, well, how come she hasn't given any interviews? Because everybody who wants to be in a political office is usually on TV, right? And so she gave this interview, and you can watch a clip of it here. They've shortened it down because she says, over and over again. And it becomes really kind of laughable in a sad way. So use Read and Write for Google to read that article and then watch that video of Caroline Kennedy, okay? So that is your first task for the week. Then the second thing you need to do is watch a graduation speech example. Now, the first two speeches, I did an example speech for you, but it has been a long time since I graduated from high school. And I was a speaker at my high school graduation, and it was really fun to get to talk to my classmates. And I want you to think about if you were the speaker for your class. Usually they just choose one senior speaker. And so you probably won't get the chance to do this at your actual high school graduation. But if you were going to address your high school class, what would you say? Okay? And so there's an example there of a student who's, kind of funny, but also has some good things to say. And then when you're ready, go to your graduation speech planning sheet. Take a quick look at that here. So on this half of the page is going to be what you plan, and then over here is what I'm going to write back to you to give you feedback of what was good and what you need to do some work on for future speeches, okay? So in your message, I want you to include 5 things. First of all, welcome people. Usually when you get up there, you say, welcome, class of. So if you're a senior this year, you'd say class of 2020. If you're a junior this year, class of 2021, and so forth. So welcome your class, welcome all the parents or families or whoever is there to see the graduation ceremony. Important school staff, who do you think you should say thank you to? And then how are you going to get everybody's attention? Just like other speeches, you need a hook. Something to get people's attention. And then it's good to share a few memories of high school, like what are the things that you're going to remember when you leave Liberty? What advice then do you have for all of your classmates as they go out into the world? What do you think they should focus on? What should they remember as they go through life after they leave Liberty? And then a clever way to say goodbye and good luck. Okay? So it's just 5 things. It's a pretty short speech, usually like around 4 minutes, because really if you think about it at graduation, most people just want to get to the diplomas, get my diploma, get my picture taken, and be gone, right? So you don't need to talk for very long. So it's a pretty short speech, but focus on good delivery, all the things we've talked about in this unit, right? So make good eye contact, articulate, really pronounce those words well, enunciate, have good volume, make sure we can hear you. And then the new thing we're talking about this week, after you've read that article and watched that video, try to not use too many filler words. If you don't know what to say, it's better just to pause and take a breath and think about it for a second and then keep going. And to you, that breath might feel like it's taking forever and everybody's looking at you, but it's much better just to have silence, because then people are interested in what you're going to say next. Instead of saying, that really makes you look unprofessional. Okay? And then once you have gotten your speech ready and you've practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced, then you can record your graduation speech on Flipgrid. There's our example speaker again if you want to watch it one more time. And then you can record your response right here. Okay? So I am looking forward to hearing your graduation messages. Hopefully we're going to have a graduation ceremony sometime here in the near future. I'd really love to see our seniors graduate, but not everybody gets a chance to speak at graduation. So I'd really love to hear your graduation speech, what you think it would be if you got to be the senior speaker. So if you have any questions, you can just write me back at this email, or you can give me a call. I'm happy to help with anything. And if you need help with any of your other classes, I'm happy to help with that too. Okay, so just know that I'm always here for you. And I hope you have a great, great week. I miss you. Bye.